Alright, time for another horror movie collection update. Now, some of the stuff I actually bought before last update, but took me long enough to show it only this one. Let's begin. Night of the Demons 2. A lot of people hate this one. I don't get it. I think it's almost as good as the first one. I mean, the first one is amazing. I'm a big fan, but this was almost as good. It's pretty fun. The third one, on the other hand, I mean, it kind of feels like Night of the Demons movie, but you can skip it. Not as good. Finally, I have Dolls on Blu-ray, and this movie is just as good as I remember. It's up there with Child's Play as one of the best Killer Dolls movies. Awesome. Now, another William Castle movie. I become a big fan of his stuff. Straight Jacket is not as good as his earlier works, but it's still fun. I thought it was going to be predictable, but then Castle did a twist. Once again, he surprised me all the time. I love his stuff. Okay. Another one from 60s, Chamber of Horrors. Now, this one has a gimmick just like Castle movies, but it wasn't from Castle, so it sucks. I mean, it's kind of watchable, but just, yeah, nothing really happens. It actually feels like a House of Wax remake. Corruption. This movie is nuts. Oh, this couple just goes insane. I don't want to spoil it, but it gets pretty wild. That final act is just... Oh, it needs to be seen. Death Game. You know, this movie proves that you don't really have to have gore for the movie to be disturbing, because this was very unsettling and creepy. And I haven't really seen home invasion movies. I think I've only seen The Purge. That's the only one I've seen. But this was really effective. I might watch The Strangers now. Night of the Living Dead 3D remake. Now, I'm a big fan of the Savini remake from the 90s. And, well, this is definitely not on the same level of quality. I mean, it's not as bad as people say, but nothing really happens. It's just, they don't update any new stuff, because the Savini one did lots of changes. This one, I mean, sure, it's different, but just boring. And 3D doesn't work. Avoid this one. Okay, now we go to all the Vinegar Syndrome releases. First of all, the Amityville sequels. I finally got to those. And the first one, Evil Escapes, people really like this one. I don't get it. It's a TV movie. It's restricted by budget, and nothing works on this one. Just the scares and the jokes, nothing lands. But people like it. So I don't get why. Now it's about time. This one is better. Not much, but it is better. That one had lamp. This one has a clock. So they do some timey-wimey stuff. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's entertaining. Now the next two, so New Generation, about a mirror, this one was really good. It's apartment complex, it's like different characters. Oh, I loved it so much. I do wish they would have continuity with the original movie, but still entertaining. Yeah, this one is really good. Now, I thought Dollhouse was gonna be trash, but no, this one is good too. I couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, Generation and Dollhouse, they're my favorite ones. Like, they're so good. I mean, sure, like there is some bad acting and stuff, but I don't know, the story was interesting, and yeah, they were entertaining. Now, not the movie that people really like, Blood-Sucking Freaks. Yeah, see, I'm just not into torture movies. I do like Saw because there's an actual story there, but this was nothing happens. I mean, I do like that performance Grand Guignon or whatever it's called. I like that stuff, but the story is just there's no story. Beware Children at Play. Now, I'm a big fan of Killer Kids movies. There are not that many great ones, but this one was kind of mid-level. I do like some of the stuff they do. It's not the greatest, but for one time watch, it's okay. Actually, the sequel would be kind of interesting if they ever did it. Mother's Day. I heard a lot about this one, and yeah, it was pretty good. I might need to rewatch it. I might like it even more, but this was okay on the first watch. I had fun with it. Kind of reminded me of the Descent. Rabbit Grannies. I mean, look at this cover. I had to get it. And yeah, it's kind of like Night of the Demons, actually, and Evil Dead and Demons. If you like those movies, yeah, this one is just the same style of quality. Antilles Meat Patch. This movie is awesome. It's just turn off your brain and enjoy it, because this is like on the same level as like Piranha 3DD. That level of just mindless entertaining. Oh, so much fun. Fade to Black. Been meaning to watch this one for a while. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not honestly, it's not really horror because it's kind of more serious, like psychological. But I still enjoy it. Yeah, all the movie references. It was really cool. Tammy and the T-Rex. I haven't watched this movie for a long time, but I finally decided, well, this cover looks cool, so maybe it is fun. And yeah, it was really fun. I wish there would be more of the dinosaur stuff, but I mean, for what it is, it's still cool. Really, really fun movie. And lastly, Hologate from TerrorVision. So this is going to be this year's Halloween watch, so I'm really excited to check this one out. It took a long while for TerrorVision to ship them, but they finally shipped them, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. And that's the end of this video. See you again soon.